David, I love these sales talks. Can you help? Because I think that especially some of the younger producers that come in, they get real kind of skeeved out or it's icky to eject, right? So they end up, once they've found that this is an unqualified non-suspect, like they're just, it's not going to work. They still end up sitting there eating up a half hour of their time. How do you eject without, number one, feeling bad, and number two, just keeping it okay?
So, great question. Hold up. Here's the thing that is underlying that neediness to extract something from nothing. And it all comes from you have to, as an agent, operate from a position of power at all times. And what do I mean by that? The worst situation you can be in is too few people to talk to. The best situation to be in is too many people to talk to. And that's the best problem to have, I should say. So you as an agent, new agents, and if you're struggling like this and you feel like you're wasting time with prospects, one of the biggest things you can do is simply ramp up your sales funnel. Get in front of more leads, and that will put pressure on you to start to qualify. I think the first step is to fill up your schedule. Second step is, once you have too many leads above and beyond that, to start qualifying those people that you see, so that hopefully you're just sitting with people who are the highest odds buyers. But the thing you have to understand, I mean, to kind of more or less answer what your question was, I learned early on in the final expense business that it was pointless to talk to somebody that had no need or want or bank account they're not willing to draft or a budget. And the sooner I realized, the more time I spent, even though I may have known that, did not 99% of the time equate to a sale. So I was wasting time by default. So it became my objective to quickly figure out, if this somebody, I want to know if this prospect is a high odds buyer, okay? Doesn't mean they'll buy if they match all my pre-qualification criteria, but I know through the process of doing appointments over and over that me spending undue, unnecessary time with somebody who doesn't meet my qualifications is just a waste of time. So, you know, if you're an agent out there that goes through this, first of all, it's exhausting to sit down and try to sell someone who will refuse to bank draft. Let's say we have that happen sometimes at final expense, or to try to sell someone on a budget they claim they can't afford. And it will have a mental impact on you eventually, and you'll start to become jaded, frustrated, beating clients up. And I think, too, it leads to lower quality of business, too, not to mention just more frustration. So the solution is just, you know, decide what factors you need to have in order to sell someone. You know, what are the pre-qualification criteria? And ask for those early on. And if the person doesn't meet them, even if it's just one of those criteria, for me, we walk out. If they don't want a bank draft and they can't pay an annual premium or a semi-annual premium, I get up, stand up, shake hands and say, hey, look, we can't help you. Have a nice day. They will stop you if they actually want it. But why waste my time? I've got, again, to mention my other point, I've got too many people to talk to. Why am I going to waste my time trying to push something on somebody that just is, you know, stubborn? Hold up.